Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. All right. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about my overall thoughts, opinions, my review, just what I think about the Diamond Casino Heist DLC. All right, the Casino Part 2. Okay. Um, it's kind of interesting. This is really cool. I remember saying when the Casino DLC, the Part 1 dropped, I said this is the DLC that we need. Getting back to basics. I was super hype about the casino being brought into the game. That's something that I have been talking about for years. Something I predicted. I was like, this is going to happen, people. I know it is. And lo and behold, it's here. I even was talking about how there was going to be a heist for the Casino DLC. I was very disappointed when Part 1 didn't have it, but here we are with Part 2, and we have a new heist with it. We kind of have a new business. I'm not sure if you could really call it a business with the arcade. It's just a front, just like I was talking about before. It operates just like the nightclub. It's very similar to that in regard to the wall safe. It doesn't make money like the basement, like the actual the meat of the nightclub, but the actual front, the legit part of the arcade business is very similar to the nightclub. You have the wall safe, and about every 11 and a half hours you make about 50 grand is what the numbers are looking like. So that's to be expected. That's what I thought it would be, and that's what it ended up being. So that's cool, but it's a really cool new interior. I like the arcade. It's something different, and it's legit. It feels right for the game. The Doomsday Heist were huge, right, when they came out, but it did not feel right. It for one, I never considered the Doomsday Heist legitimate heists. They're not. It's not a heist. When you think about heist, you think about exactly what you're seeing right now: robbing a casino or a vault or a bank or a train or something like that. You're pulling off a heist. You are robbing somebody or something, right? You're not saving the world. It's not futuristic. It's not corny. It's not like this. So it was so nice to have something like this be brought into GTA after all the futuristic and weaponized stuff. I have no problem with weaponized vehicles and weapons in the game. I have no problem with that at all. I think that's totally appropriate, but it's how they do it. It's how they handle it, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. So it's okay to have tanks and vehicles that have armor and some, guns on them, but when it gets super futuristic, you got your cars are flying in the air and there's broomstick bikes, stuff like that. It's a little too much, and I even think that the Rockstar devs are like, okay, we got to calm down here, and they gave this to us, and it brought everybody back to earth a little bit, so that was really nice. But overall, with this DLC, I'm very pleased with how the Part 2 has played out. I was very concerned about a few things with this DLC before it was coming out. If they didn't handle the heist right, it would be a total failure. And they had a lot of room to be good at this. They had so much opportunity to make this good, and I think they've hit on a lot of things. Okay, now I've seen a lot of people like, oh, the heists, they're so hard. It's not worth it. You don't get paid. Let me be very clear. Let me be very clear, man. These heists are worth it. They are not that hard. They are it's a healthy challenge. It's a healthy challenge. Once you figure these out, you'll fly through them. And even learning them, I was able to do all the prep missions, the setup stuff, and the heist in about an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 45. It's not that bad. And that was with us messing up a few times before we kind of figured out, like, oh, okay, everything is hard. Everything is difficult before you figure it out, before you complete it. You know what I mean? So don't worry about that. Look, it's just me and my crew member helping me out here. And, we gather almost $2 million. And that we can split that when we get out of here. You know what I mean? We'll split that. And that's good money. That's really good money. So you can make a lot. You can make even more than that, with the right kind of time and the setup, and you get everything unlocked, and you just got to learn and go through it. So what this DLC is really about, it's about kind of getting back to the core and bringing it back. So I really do appreciate that. The heist content itself, how it's handled out, it's really good. It's not, I remember with the Doomsday Heist, God, they would not shut up on the phone. They were constantly talking. They're like arguing Avi and Lester and that stupid whatever the robot. I totally forgot its name. Whatever. What was it? Somebody tell me in the chat. I forgot. Anyways, but it was so annoying to hear them go back and forth. You are my daddy. Oh, I was like, okay. Anyways, I digress. But yeah, so this is just much more smooth. It's much more organic. It feels much more natural, and it's a healthy combination of difficulty and realism and believability. You know what I mean? It's something that's really cool and it's achievable. It's a healthy grind. I love it. So I really do enjoy the heist on here, truly. And like I said, two people can complete these 100%. And we're still finding out new ways and new tactics and things like that. So, as a couple more weeks goes on, we'll find the best ways to do things, and you will fly right through these, and it's okay. Now, I would love a solo heist. I would love to be able to do a heist like this solo, because I think you could. You could actually do these by yourself. You really could. There's nothing that in these heists that I've come across so far that would be too difficult to handle 100% by yourself. I don't know why Rockstar doesn't let us do that. There should be an option, because with the time, you're not going to be able to get all the money with one person with the time they give you here, like in the vault before the nerve gas comes in. But heck, you could probably get away with, I collected probably 700,000-800,000, maybe a little bit more, and I mean that would be great by myself solo. I mean, it would be amazing. I would love that. I just don't know why they don't do that, but that's whatever. Okay, 2 people can get this knocked out. It's fine. There was a lot of good content that was added with this. There's new clothes. It wasn't a whole bunch. Some DLCs have dropped like hundreds of articles of clothing. This one had about 50 for the clothes, which is still cool. The masks were the big hit for me, I think. The masks are really cool. If you haven't checked those out, I have a great video talking about the new clothes, the masks, the tattoos, all that stuff, in which there's 40 new tattoos. You got face tattoos in the game now. I mean, that's awesome. Let's go, right? So check those out. But there's some cool content. There's some new weapons, and the weapons you just don't go buy. You have to complete the big con to get the ceramic pistol, which is actually a pretty good pistol. You have to solve the Los Santos slasher case to get the Navy revolver. I just released that video a little bit earlier. So, and you get like $275,000 for getting that gun. It's a pretty good gun. It's pretty cool. So that was some really fun content. Oh, and by the way, that bleeds over into Red Dead. You get a pistol in Red Dead too when you get the Navy revolver. So check that out. I have a video on that. Anyways, though, but yeah, so I like this. There's a new scavenger hunt with the transponders. You have to blow up 50 transponders, and it unlocks Avi as a hacker for your heists, and that allows you to have more time, or makes it easier for you to complete these and get more money. So that's really cool. I mean, let's go, right? There's a lot of hidden money. If you guys don't know, there is 30 new awards that come with this DLC in regard to the heists, right? So, and you can make almost, I think it's almost $1 million. I believe it's close to it for all the bonuses that you get. In addition to the bonus money that's laying around everywhere for this DLC, you get to save a bunch of money on these vehicles that are going to be coming out. Just by completing the heist, you get the trade price. So, yeah, of course, you're spending money, but if you want to get the vehicle anyways, I mean, why not save several $100,000 by completing the heist? And you'll actually make money by completing the heist as well. So it's a win-win. Now, there are a few things that I am disappointed with this DLC that are not here. We talked about there's new awards. There's no criminal mastermind. I was really bummed out about that. There are elite challenges, which is cool. There are, a lot of really good challenges that can make you a ton of money, like I just mentioned, but no big, lump sum. The OG heists were just a beautiful DLC, a $10 million criminal mastermind with the opportunity to make over 12 million with all the bonuses. That was unbelievable. That was so beautiful. That was just, I can't say enough about that. That was so cool. So I was really bummed out. We don't get that. We don't have a criminal mastermind, but we do get a lot of. There are bonus money to get. You can get the elite challenges, which is pretty cool, and then you get other awards as well that can unlock a lot of money for you. So all right, no big deal, right? In addition to that, just when I thought that this DLC was totally clean and free of any futuristic stuff or unnecessary or cheesy vehicles, we get these dumb vehicles. There's that weird tank-looking vehicle that has the big tires on it. I haven't got it in a setup yet, but I've seen some, footage of it and stuff like that. That's kind of corny. It's kind of cheesy. And there's like a little RC tank coming out now. They have a RC tank. It's a remote controlled little cannon tank vehicle, and I can see that being really corny. The drone station in here is, you could argue that's a futuristic thing. You have a pocket drone, but that's quite realistic. Today, right now, I can go to Best Buy and buy a high-powered, high-tech drone that can fly all over the town, all over the city. You know what I mean? So that's really not unrealistic. I think that's okay. But there's little, and yeah, you could say, Ty, hey, there's RC, like, machine guns and stuff like that. Yeah, you're right, there is. But the way that one looks, it just looks kind of corny. It's just, that's just my feeling and my opinion on it. It's just, don't get upset. I'm sure a lot of people like it. I'm going to end up buying it, of course. I'll have it, but we don't need it. We don't need to have it. The RC car is kind of, corny and cheesy. It's a kind of a little grief vehicle, but it is kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it is fun. So hopefully we'll find out. Maybe I'll be proven wrong on that, and that'll be all right. But overall, I think this is a great DLC. I think it's what we needed. I think everyone who thinks the DLC, the heists aren't worth it, or you don't make a lot of money, that's wrong. That's just purely wrong. It's they are worth it. They are good. There's very little bugs. I haven't encountered too many bugs in this, which is nice. The Doomsday heists are just flooded and plagued with bugs and little glitches that mess you up. So there's been a few things, but nothing major, nothing serious, right? So there's a few things. Last night I couldn't access the mask store. I had to like get back in the lobby, and a few things in the heist, but nothing major. Overall, it's been very, very good. I'm very pleased with it, and this is just to show Rockstar we don't have to have all this corny stuff to be hype about a DLC and to have fun with it. We just need to have good quality content. That's fair. The changes they made with Easy Way Out and the being able to spam the Mark II oppressor in the MC, changing that to where now you have a 5-minute cooldown. You can no longer just call the Mark II oppressor at will while you're registered as an MC business. I think those are good. I do think, again, it does hurt the money grinder, but that also is a major tactic for griefers out there. And so I understand that I can live with that. I'm just glad they didn't take missiles away or do something else dumb. They fixed the auto lock too, which is a big help when people are trying to grief you on the Mark II. And don't forget, we still have a lot of drip-fed content to be released. So, but like I said, great DLC. I really enjoyed it. Overall, it's a win. I really do think so. I appreciate everything that Rockstar's done, so that's really cool. So thank you for coming out to the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the ills and reels content in the game. Make sure you smash that like button. You guys stay dangerous, right? We'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Yeah.